etc. Hit him with pressure. My won't let up. Tell him to catch up. Wake up, got $1 million in diamonds that sit on the dresser. Run up.
With our analysts Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce.
Yeah, this is the second and final time these teams will meet. So if they want a different outcome, they'll have to bring that extra intensity.
And maybe just more than wins and losses at stake. It could be pride. They'll be using everything in their arsenal to try and avoid the season sweep.
Now here's Young. To the paint. It's stolen by Isaac. There's Tatum with the three. Rebound Atlanta. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Outside Young. And another shot. Drives to the hoop. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender. I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. First quarter of play, a minute in. And here's Thompson for three. Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Porzingis. Back to Isaac. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Mo Bamba.
First team foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And Young will challenge your defense from every distance, Brent.
Look, this guy, B.A., has unlimited range, has an elite floater game, and you bring in two guys defensively, and he'll find the option that's open.
Here's Bamba. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. On the wing, Isaac. And stolen by Bamba. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Just do your work. Try to get open, and Trae's going to find you.
Pass to Hayward. Over Thompson. Atlanta with a rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Outside Young. Thompson outside. Now here's Reddish to the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now here's Hayward, averaging around 5 points a game. Here's Reddish, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Yeah, what a strong take from Hayward. Looking unafraid to challenge the D and finish with power.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Spurs.
Outside Young to the middle. Thompson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Clay reading the floor that time nicely and just took advantage of the soft D on the interior.
Here's Van Vliet. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Van Vliet.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Greg.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Young. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Clock at 4. The Hawks need to get one up here. Reddish misses. San Antonio trailing here. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Hawks ball. Now into the lineup for your Spurs, Evan Fournier.
Outside Young. To the inside.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Young inside. That one goes in.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Inside. Pass to Noel. Back to Fournier. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Barton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Young with it. Barton covering. And here's Thompson for 3. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. The kick out to Barton. Pass to Fournier. The rebound by Bamba.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Young. The rebound by the Spurs. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Finney-Smith. Ball stolen. Outside Young. And here is Thompson. And the 3 off target.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Hawks on top, leading by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter.
12. Please give a big round of applause for your...
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. So far, halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
It's Hayward on the wing. Back to Isaac. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Hayward's shot is off. The Hawks leading. about Atlanta? Just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tiffs, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your gourd a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
You told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Pass to Hayward. Off target from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here is Thompson, guarded by Hayward. Here's Young. On the wing, Thompson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Thompson's got his second basket on the night.
Totally reactionary, not even thinking about it. Klay Thompson playing with some confidence.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Down low. Here's Tatum. They grab their own miss. Isaac's shot is off.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
The three from Thompson. That doesn't go either for Thompson. San Antonio with the ball, trailing by 8. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I love competing against his teams.
He hits the second from the line. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
Thompson outside. Thompson with another miss.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Outside Young. Up top Thompson. Looking to get it going. Atlanta again missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Right side Young. Over Van Vliet. Back to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Can't hit that time. Van Vliet with some nice D. San Antonio trailing here. On the take. There's Tatum with the three. Thompson pulls it in.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Young. And too long on the shot. And San Antonio has possession. Pass to Tatum. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And Young, here we go. Basket's good. Young's got 6 points.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
And the Spurs call time here. On offense, here is San Antonio. It's a 5-point game. On the wing, Fournier. Back to right. Puts up a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Could be top 10 easiest assists the Fournier's had.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Porter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And never lacking for confidence, as Porter is not going to let a little bit of contact hold him up.
And San Antonio has possession. Outside Fournier. Here's Noel. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
Well, when Nerlens Noel stays very confident offensively, good things like this tend to happen.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They get it back. Clarkson, right side. Here's Cauley Stein. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Cauley Stein's got his first points in this one. Outside Fournier. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Noel. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hawks ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And so it's San Antonio with it, trailing by 5. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Isaac's shot is off. And stolen by Porzingis. Back to Isaac. And the shot goes down.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Pass to Porter. Now Wiseman. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the lay-in.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And the dunk by Isaac.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Caruso. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
That one misses.
Shooting for Atlanta, Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
He does not get the second one.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Outside Tatum. Stolen by Caruso. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Cauley Stein. And the jam by Cauley Stein.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
The kick to Tatum. Van Vliet outside. Here's Isaac. Good work defensively by Wiseman.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup. And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Michael Porter Jr. 1 shot.
The Hawks leading.
Substitution for your Spurs.
Here's Clarkson. That one falls. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
From outside the arc, Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Here's Markkanen. Oh, Cauley-Stein with the block. And Atlanta has possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. On the wing, Porter. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Wiseman with it. Hayward picks him up. Just 4 to shoot. And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
Cauley-Stein doing what he does best on offense, looking to throw it down.
Here's Markkanen. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Markkanen's got his first basket.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
And he knocks down the first one. The Spurs making a switch here.
Caruso.
Gets one, then misses the second attempt.
Oh, wow. What a play.
And that's what the coaches right now want from Wiseman. Just effort points, get in there, stay active.
To the middle. Here's Cauley-Stein. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And not to mention, they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots. That is what I'm talking about. Wow. Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Here's Clarkson. That shot is off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Pass to Noel. To the inside. And stolen by Caruso. And now the Hawks on the break. And then Porter with the dunk.
And there's an ease to Porter when he gets up vertically. Man, he can rise up and throw it down.
On the wing, Fournier. Knocked away. Back to Barton. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Up and over Porter. Rebound Atlanta. Clarkson, right side. Pass to Wiseman. There's 38 seconds left in the third. 5 to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wiseman's got 6 in the quarter. Markkanen from long range. The shot comes out.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. Back to Wiseman. Kicks it out to Clarkson. He takes it in. Fournier for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They're
Let's give it up for your Spurs.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Atlanta with the ball. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Pass to Caruso. Here's Wiseman. To the paint. Here's Cauley Stein. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Hayward. Cauley Stein with the rebound. Here's Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Pass to Tatum. Now Porzingis. Cauley Stein defending. Now here's Van Vliet. Hayward outside. Takes a three. Atlanta with a rebound.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Caruso with the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. San Antonio again missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Here's San Antonio now. Inside. Here's Isaac. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Mo Bamba. And the game is growing by leaps and bounds globally. How does the league continue to ride that wave?
Well, I'll tell you, BA, it's not hurting that you have an MVP that comes from Europe. I mean, Nikola Jokic bringing a lot of tension back to the league with his dominant play over here. But Commissioner Silver continues to explore all the corners in which he can continue to introduce the game, introduce the entertainment, and introduce the community aspect of what being a partner with the NBA is all about.
Tatum can't hit. The three from Thompson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
To the middle. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Ball. First person.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Young inside. Here's Thompson.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
No luck on that one. So it's San Antonio now. Outside Tatum. Let's go with a 3. They get it again. And that one's good. Porzingis.
It's talked about a lot, but when Porzingis is active as that big of a body, it really helps out when he's doing the dirty work.
Shot's good by Thompson.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Back to Wright. Kicks it out to Isaac. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
With the 7-footer. No problem from Porzingis as he finishes at the rim.
And Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7'3". He can hurt you in there.
And a deep 3 from Young. And they'll get another chance. Thompson fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Thompson's got 12 points in just the second half. Outside Tatum. Back to Hayward. Stolen by Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Young, here we go. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Thompson. Fires for three. No good on the shot. Hayward for three. The rebound by Klay Thompson. So it's Atlanta now.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hawks.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Klay Thompson.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Shots good by Thompson.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution for your
29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Reddish. Launches it. And the Hawks with another three.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Van Vliet. Bull grabs the board. Here's Young. It doesn't go for him. From deep three-point range. Misses the shot. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let...
She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D. Don't believe in... She keep playing me dumb. I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental. Let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought. No flow, rain wasn't pouring down. See, that pain was all around. See, my mode was kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn. Flow was cool, but I still felt burned. Energy up, you can feel my surge. I'm everything like this. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put it in a frame, better know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I been going right around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mall, swimming in the pool, can't drink them all. Want a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break yo. That I'm so fine. You could never match my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut.
Oh, say does that...
Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Tatum. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Brett Van Vliet. And it's Hayward in at the shooting guard.
facing up, showing the jump shot. Zion saying, you can't give me that.
Porzingis can't hit. Right wing. Here's Noel. Russell looking around. 5 to shoot. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once Zion refines his post moves, develops the right hand, I don't know how you're going to defend him.
Porzingis, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Sabonis. And in the game with Dallas, he did not play well.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
First team foul.
Tatum finds Van Vliet. Back to Tatum. His 3-pointers off the mark. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Now, here's Isaac, and they pick up 2.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Here's Russell. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Van Vliet against Russell. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And stolen by Williamson. Jumps up and finished off by Williamson.
Great anticipation skills from Zion. That steal set them up so well.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Isaac. The shot's good.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside, Russell. Williamson with a screen for Russell. It's over Isaac, and it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Here's Porzingis. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Portland leading. Now Russell. Pass to Noel. Russell with it. Now defended by Hayward. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And, you know, we talk about feel and reading the situation. Russell gets an opening there and does not flinch.
And it's sent back by Russell. Williamson, the pass to Russell. Stolen by Van Vliet. Goes up from the top of the key. Portland grabs the miss.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trailblazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes. But it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
A different look now for San Antonio. Markkanen comes in for Porzingis. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. 1:46 left here in the opening quarter. Doesn't go for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Hayward looking around. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Hayward. Van Vliet outside. No good with the triple. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Hart. It's blocked. Van Vliet against Hart. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Portland needs to get off the shot. Nance with no one around. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
The pass to Highland. Puts up a 3. The shot misses. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Van Vliet passes to Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Outside Markkanen. Outside Tatum. To end the drought. And it's good on the layup.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Got it off in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that does it for the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 5.
Fans have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trailblazers.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Fournier out there with Will Barton. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Nerlens Noel. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. So it's Portland now. After the basket by San Antonio. Nance against Noel. 3-pointer. And it's Noel with the rebound. Spurs trail by 3. Barton kicks to Fournier.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Portland shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Noel, he's checked in for Larry Nance. San Antonio also making some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Lyles from past the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. There's Noel. No good. That would have tied it. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the center. Pass to Tillman. Out left to the wing. Miles a screen on Barton. Here's Noel, and he uses the glass on the lane. Noel's got his first points in this one.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Porzingis can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Highland. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
Well, David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Zion Williamson comes in for Tillman, and it's Russell in for Noel. Now Porzingis after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most seven-footers.
Now, here is Russell. He makes that one drop, only a second, 5 drives.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Tatum. Outside, Russell. Williamson with a screen for Russell. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. The bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about the concentration on that? Isaac able to absorb the contact and still finish with a difficult shot.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the night here. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Fournier, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Barton. For Portland, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. VanVleet against Russell. Six to shoot. And Thibault now top of the key. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. San Antonio trailing here.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
Now, here's Isaac. Here's VanVleet. And it's sent back by Sabonis. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And Portland making a change here. Nance is checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Porzingis. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first things that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
Here's VanVleet after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Here's Finney-Smith, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. 1:09 left in the first half of the game. And here's Russell. Pass to Thibault. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Excellent D there from Markkanen. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to Dallas. VanVleet outside. Tatum on the wing. He takes it in. He kicks it to Markkanen. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Markkanen's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs. Russell finds Thibault. Back to Russell. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And Williamson gets it to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Shoot out to Markkanen. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
If Markkanen can do this, play a little bully ball from time to time, watch out.
Lowry, Markkanen, 2 shots.
And Markkanen drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's Noel to the right side. Shoots a fader. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. All right, thank you, David.
This is the kind of game that doesn't get to... Let's turn our attention to the first half. Some enchanting... And that is a wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
Sabonis is out there with Williamson. Then there's Matisse Thybulle, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Noel in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
It's nice to see Russell's discipline, stays patient, and earns the shots he gets. And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And there's the pass to Sabonis. He can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Down low, and stolen by Williamson. To the left side wing. There's Russell with the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
And so here's Portland following the miss by Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Van Vliet attacking, and Thybulle sends it back. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Trailblazers D.
Now here's Barton. Defense is right there. Tries yet again. Tatum passes to Noel. Just 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Evan Fournier's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Highland. Passes it to Williamson. Over Noel. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Here's Barton. Nails the baby hook. Barton's got his first 2 points of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. He's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Here's Highland. Following the basket by Evan Fournier. And they get it back. Here's Williamson, and the rejection by Noel. Highland's shot is good. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Spurs. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Who's looking for some new swag? Clap it up, fans. Make some noise along with your Blazers breaker dance crew.
A different look now for Portland. Tillman, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Noel. San Antonio also making some changes. Markkanen, he's checked in for Hayward. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tatum. And it's DeLon Wright in for Will Barton. Connects from three-point range.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
The kick out to Wright over Nance. And it's Wright missing. Portland trailing here. Hart with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Lyles.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Nance down low. Wright's there. Just 4 to shoot. Lyles no good. The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Noel fouled on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Trailblazers. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Now here's Wright. And he banks in the layup. Wright's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Hart and the rejection by Noel. Right, left side.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Here's Highland, guarded by Wright. Yep, it counts. Highland's got 11 points.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter, aggressive move inside.
Right inside. And that one's good. Noel. And the Spurs lead by 8.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Highland. 11 points in the game. And the shot goes down.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
And Wright kicks to Finney-Smith. Moves back up and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
No good on the second free throw. Now, here's Thybulle. Hart. Isaac with some nice deep. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Fred VanVleet. Jason Tatum is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Outside, Russell. Russell a screen on Barton. Here's Noel. Gets it to fall from the right block.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Tatum down low. Covered by Nance. Tatum no good. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Williamson finds Russell. Back to Williamson. And it's sent back by Isaac. Pass to Tatum. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Williamson against Isaac. Fader on the way. Rebounded by the Spurs. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barton wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 10. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Isaac passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Here's Noel. Barton defending. Noel passes to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Russell. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers Youth Dance Team.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He took charge tonight, and it was just that type of breakout performance they needed. As they try to shake out of the slump they've been in, they'll be hoping he has more nights in him just like this one. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He told us, guys, this is it. We need one final push here. Everyone working together. Let's go get these guys. He also talked about making smart plays with the ball. Kevin, you can't have any mistakes at this point of the game.
Thanks, David.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Outside, Russell. Inside, Williamson double team. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, coming into the game, Zion's going to be physical. He's also going to absorb some punishment.
First team foul. At the line for Portland, Zion.
That free throw good from Williamson. Now, Wright. The pass to Bullock. And stolen by Thibault. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. San Antonio leading by 9. And Wright kicks to Markkanen. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
This is where Markkanen is lethal. Good balance off the catch, smooth mechanics, soft touch.
Passes to Thybulle. Here's Williamson. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe grade, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Right outside. Driving inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Porzingis, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Isaac comes in for Markkanen. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Fournier. And it's Russell missing. Spurs leading by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for San Antonio.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Porzingis.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Shakes him. Porzingis trying to get free. And that one's good. Right.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Spurs foul. Jonathan Isaac. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one.
A healthy Zion is a force to be reckoned with.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Williamson. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. Pass to Noel. Shoots. That one wide left. Here's Highland. Misses the shot. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. First.